Make the memories and tell the stories, and I couldn't agree more. Our next guest is the author of Little Cabin on the Trail. It is a collection of stories from her childhood. We want to welcome to the show Denise Vacola. And Denise, it's great to have you on Daytime.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I've been reading through this, such a great little book. Love it.
Well,
Big fan
you.
of your work. You said you wrote the book for two reasons. One, to preserve your family's stories,
Yes.
and two, to encourage.
Yes. I have always wanted to write a book, and I've been a mom for 39 years, so in those 39 years you gather lots of stories, and I'm a big proponent of gather around the table and just share. In our culture, we're losing that. We're losing that ability to just, share one another's stories and grow together and connect our generations. And so, when I was called to write the book, I thought it was going to go one direction. And shortly after making the decision to write, our family faced a really terrible tragedy when my grandson and his best friend died while swimming off the side of our boat. And at first, we had to just deal with the pain of those memories, and then we realized how comforting those memories were. And we also realized that they weren't the big ones that made the difference in our healing, but the little ones, the ones where we sat around and played cards at the table, or we went camping. It was never about the trips to Disney World. Those did not just do anything to our heart to heal it afterwards. So I think that my book took a different direction after. It propelled me in a little different direction.
And of course, it's called Little Cabin on the Trail, and that for you was your place of healing.
Yes, it was. We had made so many memories on our boat throughout the years that I knew I could never go back to the lake after that, but I just prayed that God would provide a new place for us to do that. And so what he did, we were riding the Creeper Trail, which you mentioned earlier, a great place to take the kids, and my grandson Nate had loved it. And so like in his memory, we went and rode the trail. And when I came down the trail, there was that little cabin, and it was for sale by owner. And I knew then that God was going to give me that place as our new place to make memories, and it was also the place where I went to write the book.
And you encourage others to be that storyteller,
Yes.
to take note
Yes.
and make those ordinary days
Yes.
extraordinary.
Yes, because that's, in the end, when it's all said and done, that's what's going to make the difference. You're going to want to hang on to those little memories, and they're going to be the things that even on our old age we're going to look back on. We're not going to care about the big stuff. We're going to care about the memories we made with our families.
And you have got the cutest stories in here, just funny stories. Shona's in the book, actually.
Shona
She's got
is.
some funny stories.
Yes, I have a collection of people who turn stories into me, and of course I only used 2 of hers, but I really wanted to use like 42 of hers because they're all so funny. But
You really made your brother eat mud pies?
yeah. Yeah.
And what a wonderful way to sort of look back. I would imagine you go back and sort of reread just as therapy.
I do, and one of the neat things about that cabin is the prayer we prayed over the cabin was that God would send people to us that we could pay forward the kindness that was shown to us in those days and months after our tragedy. And so we always get to serve people on the trail. There's always an injured person, there's whatever it is, whatever their need is, we open our doors, and we have served Appalachian Trail hikers and just neat families that we've met, and some of their stories are in the book as well.
Oh, very nice. Well, Denise, we thank you so much for
thank you
stopping
for
by
having
Daytime
me.
and sharing your story with us. She does have a Facebook page. You can also find her book on Amazon.
On Amazon, yes.
Gotta read it. It's very good, very cute. We're going to be right back with more of Daytime right after this.